sword! Yeah! Take my sword! This is my strength! Sweet! A beautiful victory! I did pretty good, didn't I? Yes.
Admin, you're in... You look a bit out of sorts, Administrator. If you want, I could book you in with the medical department for a psych checkup. Since we are short of combat-capable modifiers in the field, I've assigned the board-related tasks to someone else. During this period of... Is that so? I can... You don't normally add so many ums and ahs. Remember to take a break when you need to. How about I come and help you tonight after I get back from patrolling out around Duskfall? They've updated the roster recently, and I'm on this afternoon's shift.
No abnormalities detected north of Duskfall. The Overture Squad is RTB. Can you send in the next squad for handover? Over.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I'm supposed to keep updating you. Everything is looking good. I stopped by to survey the reconstruction. I'm very happy to see a lot of companies invested in by... As an investor in these companies, we also have a duty to oversee the quality of their work, and to put a stop to anything that is not in the interest of the people. Pretty quick, I would say. Give it another week, and many of the refugees will be able to return to their homes. I think all of the reconstruction teams really believe in what they're doing. They're very passionate, so I don't think the speed of the reconstruction is all that surprising. Let me show you what it looks like out here. All of Aether Gazer's divisions have contributed a lot, with manpower and goods. Yet that seems a drop in the quite a few. Actually, that's one of my main duties. Corporate partnerships with this sort of rebuilding effort involve a rigorous due diligence process. Basically, the same process by which we choose corporate affiliates. They need to be a good match with our organization. It is true that we have very strict requirements for who we partner with over at Aether Gazer. Businesses need to have up-and-coming potential, plus a bad name. It's more of a personal thing. Ideally, I would like all of the divisions of Aether Gazer. I would like Aether Gazer to give back to society. To help business success should never come at the expense of ordinary people. That's one of the hard and fast rules I use to evaluate companies at Aether Gazer. Huh? The truth is that a lot of people who were part of our company in the early days fought hard against that kind of philosophy. They claimed that such a philosophy would limit the development of the company. Actually, a lot of people left over the decision to broaden our responsibilities. I'm on it.
Did you find it?
Hold on, just one more minute. Don't run around, Millis.
That's right. I thought the girl was just off playing around here by herself. I'll tell them to leave.
You're the late...
Is this your home? Are you here with your mom?
Mom came back for our photo album. She said that Dad was gone. So we have to find the album to see Dad again.
Who are you? Do you work for Aether Gazer?
I'm a member of Aether Gazer's Special Safety Patrol Team. We're responsible for keeping the stricken areas safe from incident.
I'm sorry, but we left
Something very important to you. Did you find it?
We also had some medicines at home. I wanted to bring them back with me.
As far as I know, the shelters are providing any medicines people need free of charge.
We moved to the shelter 2 days ago, but there was some kind of leak in the gas system. I heard it can cause long-term issues, so it would be handy to have some medicines with us.
Only qualified and certified companies are allowed to join the rescue and rebuild.
I haven't heard it from any of the other residents there, but the company in charge of the gas systems is called Masson-Nayland.
Masson-Nayland. If you have time, can I suggest we bring Millis to our own Aether Gazer Medical Center for... Besides, I believe that you are well within your rights to ask Masson-Nayland for compensation.
Thanks, but Masson-Nayland already told us they found the leak was our fault because we didn't use their equipment properly. And we moved into another room once Millis got better. So there's no evidence to...
When Masson-Nayland Energy Limited was newly established, Aether Gazer, if this is what I think it is, it would be one of the most egregious cases of... I'll be launching a full investigation through our external investment department. And if they corroborate what this lady said, then we will punish Masson-Nayland by withdrawing our investment partnership. Thank you. Morning, Administrator. And
The fish tank in admin's office is in dire...
sounds good. I know you've been working.
Look! Mass and Nayland. That's the company you just mentioned, right?
For Mass and Nayland, involvement in the reconstruction effort has been not only an example of the high trust with which the company is regarded by the public, but as a relative newcomer to the energy sector, it is only natural that we should be experiencing a prolonged period of continual optimization. Whether in terms of all of Mass and Nayland's factories had been working at capacity for quite some time in order to fulfill the enormous emergent demands of the reconstruction effort. And occasional issues, particularly in terms of staffing, as the new representative of our proud corporation, I will be dedicating my time with Mass and Nayland to the further improvement of our corporate oversight and to vigorously pursuing a positive...
Yes. This person named Black took over as the chief manager of Mass and Nayland 3 months ago. He's been associated with the occasional corporate scandal in the past, but
Something's a bit fishy about all of this.
as admin said, I find it very strange that Mass and Nayland would refuse to give compensation to them. Yes, it is possible that Mira made a mistake using the gas heater or something, but if so, they just gave me a report which had nothing to do with it. Just a summary of Mass and Nayland's operations. The report mentioned there's been tremendous demand for energy and heating products in the reconstruction zone. We don't own a significant stake in Mass and Nayland. I'm afraid
I'm sure they think they can just cover it up.
But there's no concrete... A relatively new company like Mass and Nayland is still trying to improve market share. A huge reconstruction project is one of the best ways of doing that. If the story gets out that their products have widespread quality control issues, but there's no concrete evidence, then it can actually work to their advantage. All the public will remember is that Mass and Nayland was one of the companies chosen for the reconstruction effort, and they did heaps of stuff there. And that actually helps them to establish their brand even more. It's a cutthroat competitive business world, and sometimes the boundary between public benefits and company profits can get a little blurry. But those with a conscience will do their best to make sure that what happens in business stays in business and doesn't hurt innocent bystanders.
You don't have any work today, do you, Shu?
Not at the moment. I was planning to How can I be at ease handing my responsibility?
Are you really that keen to rush back into your busy schedule after finally getting a break? What about 4 days? You asked for 4 days leave anyway. In fact,
4 days is probably a bit long. All our other divisions are very busy at the moment.
2 days is fine, I guess. I know you, Shu. Staying away from work for too long makes you anxious, doesn't it?
I can't just decide this on a whim. But you're right. I've asked for whether I take 1 or 2 days off. I need to ask the board of directors. The medical center just notified me that they've completed still some effects on her nervous system. But I've arranged for Millis to stay in the center for a few more days. For follow-up, but it's going to be quite an expensive treatment. I'll have to work...
Admin, how about we all visit Millis now? Mom!
Do you feel better, Millis?
Thank you so much.
We don't need to worry about...
Greetings.
We've done some investigations into Mass and Nayland. But we weren't...
No, that's quite all right. You've already helped us so much. And it's also my fault. I've resolved not to let Millis...
Have you or Millis run into any other issues?
Actually, I wasn't quite sure whether to believe you when you said Aether Gazer would front the cost of Millis's medical appointment. But I felt I had no choice, since Millis suddenly felt very nauseous yesterday, and I thought we just had to come in.
Long time no see, Administrator from Division 9.
Tyr.
Actually, I was looking for you. It seems Division 9's involvement in the cleanup...
Not at the moment. But at the urging of some...
Oh?
And how is the...
Everything runs smoothly. Nothing to... Actually, I think you being away...
Oh?
We are just too large. And you've been controlling all details of our operations, major and minor, but it's not a long-term solution. The economic winds are changing. So is the market. Aether Gazer has or will hit a few roadblocks in your absence, but this will also provide us with a chance to discover and to deal with these roadblocks. A far better outcome than letting them eat away at the very foundation.
And what do you think would ultimately become of Aether Gazer if we... Or...
You should understand that a lot of the managers within our company, and without you in the middle as a peacemaker, I'm sure the company would eventually split into two factions, those that support you and those that oppose you. I, as a loyal member of Aether Gazer, together with the Valiran family, in short, I would not put too much faith in the ability of companies to work according to their conscience and proactive engagement.
Tyr is merely pointing out potential issues. And I have you, don't I? You're helping out with the general office. So, thank you, admin. I'll be sure to do that. He left.
That fast?
I was going to look for you, admin. Come, take a look at this. Disclosure announcement from the Aether Gazer External Investment Department for the... I've always been the one in charge of approving which companies get onto our investable list. Of course, I had to leave that duty to... Yes. Looks like they didn't consider the risk of the company's recent change of administrative personnel. And they didn't... And it's not just Mass and Nayland. The list is filled with other companies that I rejected in the past. I don't think anyone on... The Director of External Investment is Aragon. He should be... Additionally, there was a report issued by a publisher controlled by another investment group in Core City called Golden Sky Investments. They are saying that there were widespread quality control. So why release the investment plan at this moment in particular? Does it have something to do with this report criticizing us? They know I'm not just going to sit here and accept it. So they want to use the opportunity of my absence to... I'm ending my vacation right here and right now. Taking over the work so abruptly will be tricky, Administrator. Would you mind giving me a hand?
Apprehend him on the spot? Well, if he is guilty of a major breach of company protocol, we do have the right to forcibly keep him in his office for a brief period of time. Let's go. With me on site, it should be easier for us to get to the bottom of this. What is it? I was just following up on the board of directors when you came. Shu has been a towering presence in the company and over the board of directors for such a long time. A lot of the old hands are afraid of upsetting her by doing literally anything. So, it turns out, no one wanted to take over her job. The position stayed vacant. Just a snake who managed to pull the wool over the eyes of the sheep. I don't think that Shu will run into too many obstacles. It's just, we'd be much better off focusing on what to do next, rather than on who is responsible for the investment plan. The worst is yet to come. The only question is whether we try to label the plan a mistake in corporate direction, or withdraw it as an error of management. If it was up to you, what would you prefer, Administrator? Indeed. Shu has always been very focused on Aether Gazers, and it's not just her that will be very busy when that moment comes, but the entire corporation.
She's back? Because of that report? Ugh, damn it! Why do they keep getting in my way? Director Tyr, what brings you here?
Clocking out already, Arrogant. You look...
Yes, yeah, and excuse me, who's this?
Don't worry about it. Master Nayland had contacted me before. If something happens...
Really? Security! We have two intruders! Stop them! Security!
You sure you can handle this?
Stop this guy!
Aragon is in flagrant violation of company protocol and suspected of egregious misuse of corporate authority for his own benefit. And anyone who tries to support him can expect the same penalty. Great job, Assistant. I have several things to discuss with you. And by the way, we've already opened up an investigation into your recent conduct. I've learned quite a few things already from those in the know. The next quarter's investment plan never passed a formal resolution of the board. Yet you took the opportunity in my absence shortly after the disaster in Duskfall. The chief manager of Masson Nayland Energy, Mr. Black, came to you for an emergency injection of funds. You used the extra money left over from your current investment budget for a private... Black was able to use this injection of funds to rapidly expand Masson Nayland's production to take advantage of the tremendous energy needs in the disaster zone.
And what does it have to do with me?
It has a lot to do with you, given that... What else do you have to say?
I don't get you. Masson Nayland is an excellent company with lots of long-term potential. The ink would already be dry on the deal were it not for Golden Sky's meddling. I have no idea where they got that information, but if they didn't post that damn report and you did not intervene, we would be swimming in money from the
faulty gas pipes Masson Nayland provided are responsible for the gas poisoning of at least one 8-year-old girl. The company rejected any Does that sound like an
Ha! So some girl got hurt. What does that prove? You're making mountains out of molehills. Anyway, she got cured, didn't she?
I'm not concerned with the absolute number of product quality issues, but the attitude they represent. What I see is a company that doesn't want to own up to its own mistakes.
Yes, of course. So says the high and mighty Director Shu, who will lead us all into the glorious sunset of corporate. Look outside, my wonderful and pure-hearted director. Look at our competitors. They're getting bigger and bigger. They're gobbling up the resources. And so what did the board of directors do when it's time to publish the investment plan? They said nothing. Not a single word of feedback. If you dare fire me, I tell you, I'll be snatched up by another company before the day is out, and for a higher salary. And I'm gonna help your competitor become the biggest, baddest investment group.
I don't care where you go, Arrogant. And if that's your... What do you mean? Administrator, we're a company. We're not an arm of law enforcement. It's hard to say whether a competitor will genuinely take on the risk of charges of corporate conspiracy. More importantly, the people of Duskfall affected by the faulty gas pipes won't forgive him. Nor will. And I'm going to withdraw our investment partnerships from those companies that I had rightly put on my blacklist. And this will mean quite a lot of extra work. That's your third bowl. I'm sorry. I underestimated For you to have done as well as you did without any prior experience is actually quite surprising. Rest assured, Administrator, that and of course, I'll do. Tyr was right about one thing. There are problems in the company structure brewing further issues down the line. Am I sensing unconditional trust? Sounds a lot like a dictator. A post-lunch. Then, I have a suggestion. Everyone's busy. No one has time to do their own research. One of our first steps to righting past wrongs is that we've launched a new charitable investment fund to help businesses move into the new Duskfall at lowest cost. 3 days of being my... You're right. Golden Sky has publicly announced they want to partner with us. Obviously, they want to hitch a ride on our coattails. And we can't say no because of how it would look. I wouldn't have remembered, but for the scenery. Have another look?
What are you doing?
Mom, come quick!
Hello?
Just having a look at the reconstruction.
Can't complain. The house is mostly undamaged.
This happened because of a mistake by...
Oh, don't say that. Aether Gazer has done so... Most folks at the shelter were really impressed how Aether Gazer owned up to the mistake with Masson Nayland. We know there's a lot of negative press out there, but I think most people really believe in you.
You haven't gone home yet, admin? It's so late. You'll get fired if you keep talking to your boss like this. All right then. I'll take a look tomorrow. You haven't handed over anything with a mistake in it for the last 3 days. You're a very reliable assistant, Administrator. We've reopened the portal for companies to request partnerships with us. The External Investment Department has come up with quite a lot of new partnership proposals in the last few days, and we really need to get them looked at. There's gonna be trouble later if we can't move the investment pipeline along like old times. You get used to it. Not many businesses can retain a consistent vision. The operational difficulty here at Aether Gazer, what we want to provide these companies with is not success, but hope. And if they really believe that their philosophical ship can sail in the same direction as us, and if they're willing to put in the hard yards to make it work, yes. And of course, I often feel that, even to me, it's an endless journey. Just like the job of the modifiers. Good to see you're so... In that case, do you mind fetching me another cup?
Did someone call me? Very good. Now I can wrap things up with one smack.
An assault is a good idea.
Is that the sound of a mission I hear? Here I come.
Heimdall, standing by.
An assault is a good idea. You've matured.
Heimdall, standing by.
Pull yourself together. The battle has started. All right, I got it from here. I will remove all threats. Penetrate!
Matrices, illuminate severity.
Thor, let's go!
Okay, let's finish this in one blow!
Collecting data now.
Fantastic. All right, I got it from here. A handsome victory. Thanks for your help, Administrator. Get ready to face the enemy. This is not a drill. All right, I got it from here. Prepare yourself. Penetrate. Arms at the ready. Take down. Thor, let's go.
Okay, let's finish this in one blow!
Enemy. Strike! Waiting for the chance to strike.
Circle of Reason, activate!
A handsome victory. Thanks for your help, Administrator. Get ready to face the enemy. This is not a drill.
Circle of Reason, activate!
All right, I got it from here.
There!
Calm down and think carefully about what to do next. Penetrate!
Thor, let's go!
Okay, let's finish this in one blow!
Arms at the ready. Take down the enemy. Penetrate!
Correct. The breeze coming.
Ooh, circle of reason. Now!
Matrices, illuminate severity.
Penetrate!
Hit it.
A handsome victory. Thanks for your help, Administrator. Get ready to face the enemy. This is not a drill.
Circle of reason. Activate.
Strike!
All right, I got it from here. I will remove all threats.
One more point to Thor.
Penetrate!
Bane energy detected.
Swift as lightning!
The truth of the world is revealed.
Strike!
Ooh, circle of reason. Activate.
The battle is over. I hope my lance has helped. Pull yourself together. The battle has started.
Circle of reason.
Cross! Hit! All right. I got it from here. Penetrate! Penetrate!
The truth of the world is
Penetrate! That's a great call.
Keep going.
Penetrate! Prepare yourself! Cross! Swift as lightning! All right, I got it from here.
Strike.
Penetrate! Swift as lightning! Strike! A handsome victory. Thanks for your help, Administrator. Pull yourself together. The battle has started. Penetrate! All right, I got it from here. Penetrate! I will remove all threats.
The truth of the world is revealed.
Crush them! That's a great call.
Correct. Circle of reason. Activate.
The battle is over. I hope my lances helped. Get ready to face the enemy. This is not a drill. Penetrate! All right, I got it from here. Strike! I will remove all threats. Penetrate! Crush them! Swift as lightning!
The deduction begins.
Prepare yourself! Huh? A handsome victory. Thanks for your help, Administrator. Pull yourself together. The battle has started. Penetrate! All right, I got it from here. That's a great call. Penetrate! Strike!
The truth of the world is revealed!
Hit! Rock!
Must be corrected.
Penetrate!
You may be surprised by what assignment.
I will remove all threats. Swift as lightning! The battle is over. I hope my lances helped. Pull yourself together. The battle has started. All right, I got it from here. Penetrate! Strike! Arms at the ready. Take down the enemy.
Severity.
Strike!
Bane energy detected ahead.
Hit it! Swift as lightning! All right, I got it. A handsome victory. Thanks for your help, Administrator. Pull yourself together. The battle has started. All right, I got it from here. That's a great
The
call.
evolution of all things will begin with this!
Penetrate!
You overestimate yourself!
You may be surprised by what a scientist can do.
Behold! Your own insignificance!
Not bad! The truth of the world is revealed!
Penetrate! All right, I got it from here.
Circle of reason, activate!
I'm fine right now.
Stupidity at its finest!
The battle is over. I hope my lance has helped.
If you seek to do harm, no medicine can cure you. Big splash.
Sad to say, you people are the obstacle in this mission.
Let's go. Stay calm at the very heart of the place. Let's go. Leave it to me. How's that? Let's go. We have everyone's hard work to thank for this victory.
I hope I can become a worthy modifier as soon as possible, so I can be of help to everyone.
Hi! Over here! Did someone call me?